This document right here is a major announcement for those of you living on monthly benefits and who are looking for a raise to your monthly benefits. So let's get into it and discuss what this document actually states and why it is such a good thing for those of you living on these monthly benefits. But hey everyone, welcome. If you happen to be new or if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video as it's free to do so, and you want to join the community with the other hundreds of thousands of people who are already here. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you, and let's talk through this. So just the other day, I released a video talking about some new information that was literally just released minutes prior to that video being released. Now, it was in reference to this document and what is actually contained within it, talking about raising monthly benefits. So with that being said, before we get into it any further, I want to bring my wife in, Corey. She's going to read this document to you so you can hear exactly what it says pertaining to raising your benefits. So with that being said, I'm going to have Corey take it away, and then I will see you in just a couple minutes on the other side, and we can talk through all the details. All right, Corey, take it away.
Brown leads senators in introducing historic legislation to update long-negotiated Social Security program to ensure older adults and people with disabilities are no longer trapped in poverty. Today, U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown led Senate Democrats in reintroducing the Supplemental Security Income Restoration Act to bring the SSI program into the 21st century and ensure disabled and elderly Ohioans are able to live with dignity. An often forgotten part of America's Social Security system, SSI is a federal program that provides vital income assistance to nearly 8 million elderly and disabled Americans with low income and limited resources, including over 1 million disabled children. But due to decades of shameful federal neglect, the program now consigns millions to deep and enduring poverty, when it should instead offer a lifeline out of it. Brown said, "The promise of Social Security is to ensure that no one in America should live in poverty, least of all our nation's seniors and people with disabilities. By updating SSI, we can deliver on this promise and ensure disabled and elderly Ohioans are able to live with dignity. Congress must prioritize these long overdue reforms as part of upcoming recovery legislation." The Ssi Restoration Act would raise SSI's sub-poverty level monthly benefits, currently $794 per month, to 100% of the federal poverty level, a 31% increase, and index them to inflation. Update and index the assets to individuals or couples may have up to $10,000 and $20,000 respectively. The current limit of $2,000 for an individual and $3,000 for a couple has not been updated since 1989. Update and index SSI's income rules, which have never been updated since the program was signed into law in 1972. These reforms will allow individuals to earn up to $399 a month from working and up to $123 a month in assistance from other sources, including Social Security, veterans benefits, and pension payment, without being subject to benefit reduction. These reforms will reward and not penalize SSI recipients who want to earn additional income to provide for themselves and their families. And eliminating the marriage penalty and increasing the benefit for married couples to double the individual rate to put marriage equality within reach for SSI beneficiaries, as well as to eliminate benefit reductions that penalize beneficiaries who receive in-kind help from family or friends, such as groceries or a place to stay. In April, Brown, along with Senator Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and Representative Jamal Bowen, led colleagues in calling for the Biden administration to make historic and much-needed expansions and improvement to the SSI program as part of Building Back Better. Several key elements of the Ssi Restoration Act were endorsed by President Biden during the campaign. Right now, eligible individuals may receive a maximum benefit of $794 or $1,157 for couples per month. The average current monthly benefit is $585 for individuals. For approximately 60% of recipients, SSI is their only income. Last month, members of Congress, advocates, and supporters of SSI benefits gathered in a virtual event making the case for strengthened SSI benefits to be part of the next recovery package.
So there it is. As you can see right there in this document, there are some major announcements about reforming the program and raising benefits. In fact, they have some incredible initiatives that are outlined right here in this letter. So let's run through some of the major points in this letter, because I know it's a lot to listen to and I know it's a lot to take in. So let me just tell you some of the major points. What they point out in this letter, they want to raise benefits to a minimum of 100% of the federal poverty level. Now, I did some research on this and I've talked about this in other videos, but according to my research based on just a simple internet search, the federal poverty level as of right now is $12,880. Well, if we divide that out by 12 months, it comes out to $1,073. So it would be there about $1,073 is about what they want to raise benefits to as a result of this document. Now, again, there are some other major announcements within this. Again, this is in reference to the Ssi Restoration Act that these 18 Democratic senators are once again revisiting. This is a great thing for so many millions of people who are living on SSI benefits. Now, a couple of the takeaways out of this letter that are really important. As of right now, many of you probably know the resource limit for SSI is $2,000. Well, realistically, $2,000 is basically nothing, right? That kind of puts people in a very vulnerable situation if you could only have $2,000 as resources. Well, they want to raise the resource limit to $10,000 for an individual or $20,000 as a married couple. That's nice, right? That would actually give some people some extra wiggle room in the event something actually came up so that you're not completely wiped out if you had a major expense come up during, the course of a month or something like that. Not only that, they have some other announcements within here that I think are really awesome. They said right in here, you can earn up to, of course, if this actually goes through and if they implement all this, you'd be able to earn up to $399 of earnings without it impacting your benefits. Again, incentivizing people to go out and maybe, if somebody wanted to work an extra and bring in some extra income, you wouldn't be penalized up to $399 of earnings per month. That's pretty nice, right? In addition to that, they have an additional $129 that they've outlined in here that you could get from assistance from others and, again, not be penalized in any way as far as garnishing your benefits. Again, that is so nice, right? They also want to remove the marriage penalty, which I've seen down below in the comments section, so many people reaching out saying, hey, they really need to do away with the marriage penalty. That's just so unfair, right? Well, as they also stated in this document, they said that no Americans, no older adults or people with disabilities should need to live in poverty, right? Well, we've seen that quote before, right? Yeah, we've seen that before in some of these other letters that have been submitted to the president asking him to raise benefits, reform SSI, and all of these other letters. In fact, in this document we just had read to you from Corey, they also referred to this letter right here. This is a different letter that was sent out earlier this year, just about 2 months ago. They sent this letter out from a group of Democrats calling on President Biden to reform the SSI program and implement that into the American Families Plan. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. They are revisiting this Ssi Restoration Act, which we've outlined right here in this document that Corey just read to you, and that's what we're working on. So this would be a massive move forward for literally millions upon millions of Americans. Now, there's between 8 and 9 million people who live on SSI benefits right now. And as they said in this letter, most people who receive SSI, this is their only form of income. Well, as we saw in the letter, they stated that SSI benefits, and we know this, right, that SSI benefits as of this year are only $794. That's basically nothing. As they also stated in the letter, this program is one of those that has been forgotten about for over 30 years, and it's time to reform these programs and bring it up to current times in the 21st century. Yeah, right? These programs need some major work. So again, I just want to make it very clear. there's not going to be any boost to your benefits next month, okay? It's going to take longer for them to work through all of this, negotiate out everything, work through all the terms and the details, get everything passed. So we don't know when this would actually go into effect, when this would actually take shape, and when they could actually pass something like this. But I just want to make it very clear, because I've seen other comments down below on previous videos from some people saying, this sounds great, that means we're going to get a boost on our benefits next month, right? So I wish it was that fast, but unfortunately it's not going to be quite that fast, okay? They're working on it. We know that the process is very slow with basically everything that they do, but just the simple fact that they are working on it is really what matters during this time. Just the simple fact that they've resurrected this whole thing and they're bringing it back to negotiations is a really, really good thing. So I wanted to bring you this official letter. And this was based on that video that I had out a couple days ago, based on those tweets that were sent out from those 18 Democratic senators who are working on this, the Ssi Restoration Act. This is really, really good. I mean, this is great. So I will keep you posted with any further details. I hope this helps you out. Please make sure to share this video with your friends, family, and social media so that other people that you know, your friends, family, social media people, can also see this letter and what they are working on to help raise benefits for all of these beneficiaries. Thanks again, everybody. Go back and check out some of my other videos. And of course, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button right down below the video. Thank you. You're amazing. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. I'll catch you later.